The New York Harbor-Lehigh Valley Railroad. The last run. Welcome to the train room. It is time to close up shop. There comes a time in our model railroad life to shut down and disassemble our railroad for whatever reason. Mike has been fortunate in creating various models, winning awards, and earning certificates. And, of course, publishing. His favorite thing to do. Along the way, Mike has met so many nice people. What a delight! He has been blessed. Now let's hear from Mike. Here we go.
Welcome to my last video. Let's start at the Grand Concourse Station, the platform for trains 2 and 5.
Next stop, Wall Street. This is the number 5 Lexington Avenue Express. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a slight delay ahead of us. We will be moving shortly. Thank you for your patience and cooperation.
Coming out of the 149th Street subway station in the Mott Haven neighborhood of the Bronx. Overhead is the Interstate 87, the Major Deegan Expressway. Here is the Rex Freight. The downtown area. Pop's Diner. Mary's Barbershop and Studio 8. This was a article in the NMRA magazine in May 2021. Megawatts Transformer Company. The Lehigh Valley Warehouse. This is the Madison Avenue Bridge to Manhattan. And we see a car float at the Bronx terminal. The memorial for Mr. Bronx, and next to him is Major Deegan, a World War I Army officer that became a politician in New York City. He was also instrumental in the start of the American Legion. Renovation going on at an apartment building, and we have a crime scene going on with a combination of the New York State Police and the New York City Police. We find a body in the Bronx River. This is the railroad control tower and the super's office, maintenance building. Repair shop, warehouse, and looks like we have two visitors. One is a Wyoming Valley Group 7 diesel being used on a lease, and we have a houseboat that's pulled up to the dock. This houseboat also won an award at the Sunshine Region Convention in 2021. And it looks like there's a typical traffic backup on the bridge. And it looks like Pillsbury is getting a delivery of flour. Here's a view from an apartment building located over the I-87 interstate. And here's a view from the back side of the layout. It's on rollers, so I can pull it away from the wall. You can hear the traffic sounds coming off of I-87. And you see the other side of the different buildings. On Meg Watts, the interior is done. You'll see this on other videos. But when I remove the wall You can see the interior. And on the third floor, this is the third floor. That goes slipping inside the rails. Looks like we're getting a new sign. You see Fred's Fuel Company. That has coal deliveries, anthracite coal, as well as mobile oil and gas. Looks like we have an artist on the roof of Studio 8. This 4M hardware store also was a winner at the Sunshine Region 2021 convention. Notice the pigeons, pigeon poop. On top is a rabbit hutch. Little girl feeding a carrot. Besides traffic sounds, we also have water. This is the Sawmill Creek. And some of the buildings have interiors. Here is the scratch-built control tower and a drawing of the layout. Then the superintendent's building. And one of the maintenance shops. And this is the locomotive repair shop. Well, it looks like they got a job to work on the Long Island Railroad gas electric. Also, we have sounds for the factory. Here are a list of videos I have done. to see more details. Part 1, an overview, the introduction to my railroad. Part 2, the New York subway, the most popular video with the most hits. And it goes on to showing you more details and areas of my railroad. Just like the prototype, the Lehigh Valley's Black Diamond's last run was May 11th, 1959. Now, on May 11th, 2023, the last run of the New York Harbor Lehigh Valley Railroad has come to an end for many reasons. By the way, my birthday is May 11th. The demolition has begun. All the traffic and most of the people are gone. The street artists are finishing their artwork, then plan to remove the piece of sidewalk for posterity. This is the last day for the apartment. A reminder, growing up on the 3rd floor, and one of my employers for 29 years before Airbus. Rex Freight is closing down. And the Last Supper at Pop's Diner. The end of the welding shop. Meg Watts. The fuel company. And the railroad is picking up the remaining cars for the car float. And everything is shutting down. Including the engine shop. And this will be the last run of the railroad. The New York Harbor Railroad, Lehigh Valley, that ran from the Jersey side to the Bronx, a rail marine service. The tear down of the layout is just about finished. This is where I'm at before I tear down the benchwork. If you would like to see how I built the railroad, this is the website you can go to.
Here is when the benchwork was starting to take shape. And now, in early 2023, the teardown is underway. Here is another view. The remains. Ready for the bulk pickup trash. Just like the Lehigh Valley Railroad. The New York Harbor Railroad is gone but not forgotten. A railroad bridge over the Susquehanna River in West Pittston, Pennsylvania. Rails to infinity. Well, Shay, my great-granddaughter, it's time to hand off the world's greatest hobby to future generations. It's been a great ride.